دمشق درباره کاهش نیروهای روسیه در سوریه به توافق رسیدند. روسیه در این حال بر ادامه حمایت از دمشق در نبرد با تروریسم تاکید کرد. دفتر ریاست جمهوری سوریه اعلام کرد در پی موفقیت‌های اخیر ارتش سوریه با همکاری نیروی هوایی روسیه در مبارزه با تروریسم و بازگشت ثبات و امنیت به مناطق متعدد سوریه، بشار اسد و ولادیمیر پوتین در تماس تلفنی بر کاهش شمار نیروی هوایی روسیه در سوریه به توافق رسیدند. ضمن آنکه روسیه بر ادامه حمایت خود از سوریه در مبارزه با تروریسم تاکید کرد. پوتین در این گفتگو اعلام کرد نیروهای مسلح روسیه بخش اعظمی از مأموریت خود را به انجام رساندند. بشار اسد نیز بار دیگر آمادگی سوریه را برای آغاز روند سیاسی اعلام و ابراز امیدواری کرد گفتگو میان طرفهای سوری در ژنو نتایج ملموسی در پی داشته باشد. رئیس جمهور روسیه دیروز اعلام کرد با توجه به اینکه وظیفه تعیین شده برای وزارت دفاع و نیروهای نظامی انجام شده، اما از وزیر دفاع خواستم از امروز بخش اعظمی از نیروهای نظامی را از سوریه خارج کند. روسیه از 8 مهر با مجوز دولت دمشق حملات هوایی به مواضع تروریست‌ها را در سوریه آغاز کرده بود.
Russia will begin withdrawing troops from Syria, having achieved its main goals. Now, this is what we know so far. Putin says he's withdrawing the main part of the Russian military contingent, which went into Syria at the end of September. The pullout will begin on Tuesday. Both Syria and Russia have agreed to reduce Russia's air force presence, but Russian air operations from the Latakia air base in Syria will continue. Now, the naval facility in the Syrian port of Tartus will also remain active. Syria says the Russian plan was coordinated and has been studied for some time.
Earlier in the day, a delegation from the Syrian government was the first to take part in the UN-brokered talks which appear to have gone well.
The dialogue was positive and constructive. We as a delegation did what our responsibility has called for. We submitted ideas and views for a peaceful solution and a political solution.
On Tuesday, it will be the turn of representatives of the opposition. This week, neither side will be in the same room at the same time, but both say they're committed to achieving a settlement. The man brokering the talk says there's no other option.
The alternative, some people call it Plan B, as you know. Well, as far as I know, the only Plan B available is return to war, and to even worse war than we had so far.
Now, both the Kremlin and the White House have said they discussed plans for Russia's withdrawal of troops. Colin Campbell joins us now live from Washington, D.C. with more on that. Colin, twofold question then. First, what has the administration had to say about this unexpected announcement, and what was discussed with the Kremlin?
Well, it seems that both leaders talked about augmenting the process for a political settlement in Syria. They both also lauded UN efforts, which are being conducted in Geneva between the Syrian government and opposition members. But earlier today, there seemed to be a little bit of a question as to what they knew about the announcement. They seemed to be a little bit caught off guard. And the White House spokesperson, Josh Earnest, did say that Secretary of State John Kerry was meeting with his Russian counterpart, Sergei Lavrov, and was discussing those developments, but they were very lean on details, and that's because they might have been surprised by Russia's announcement.
And so, can you tell us more about what was discussed in this phone call we're hearing about between Obama and Putin?
Well, they talked about having a brokered type of government, but it's unclear just how much the U.S. was going to be pushing for that, since they have talked about trying to get Assad to step down from power. But they did talk about that they were positive, that they wanted to have this cautious optimism for some of these negotiations going on in these talks. And again, it was really just focused on this political settlement in Syria and coming to a political resolution rather than just pushing a military resolution.